I'm Jeff Matlow. Welcome to the best leadership podcast ever. Welcome back to the pod. Always great to have you here. Remember, click that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss a single episode. Also, go to thebestleadershipnewsletter.com. Join 14,000 people over there in our community. Would love to have you there. Free coaching, office hours, special insights, amazing articles about life's leadership lessons that will get you not only to think, but to smile. So head over there. More information is down in the comments. That said, all that aside, I want to tell you that I am not going to talk to you about baseball. You may think I'm going to talk to you about baseball, but you're going to be wrong. Sure, maybe I'm going to start talking about baseball, but that's not my point. You know what? Let me just get into it. Because I first want to talk about baseball. Baseball, as you may know, is a game of increments. Sure, the big swingers out there are the ones that get the big press. After all, hitting home runs sells jerseys. It sells tickets. It gets people to watch TV. We all want to see the home runs, right? But it's not the big swings that create the winning teams. It's all about the small incremental movements that happen in between. You see, it just takes an inch of difference on the arc of a pitch to separate a game-winning hit from that ball whacking into the catcher's mitt. It takes less than a second's difference in a throw, a brief moment of hesitation, a half a gasp, and the runner scores the winning run instead of being tagged out. The game, the series, heck, the entire season is all hinged on those incremental moments. And here's the fact. No matter how good or bad your favorite team may be, every team is still going to win a third of their games and they're still going to lose a third of their games. But it's what they do with those middle third that makes all the difference. It's the incremental moves in those middle games that separate the championship team from everybody else. Success is decided by inches. It turns out that your success as a leader is exactly the same. Leadership and baseball are really similar. A third of your decisions will be right, you'll nail them. People will applaud you for your expertise. Maybe they won't applaud, but they'll smile. Maybe they'll just smile on the inside. Anyway, a third of your decisions will be right, and another third of your decisions will be wrong. That's okay. Leadership isn't about being perfect. But it's the middle third that makes the difference. Those are the moments that separate the successful leaders from the rest. Those are the small moments that make the big differences. Those are the increments of successful leadership. In sports, there's a term called small ball. Playing small ball means focusing on speed and precision instead of power. So in baseball, it means focusing on getting runners on base and advancing them one base at a time instead of going out there and just swinging for the fences every time. It may even mean intentionally sacrificing a batter, meaning forcing them to get an out, in order to benefit the forward progress of the entire team. Most leaders win with a small ball strategy at work. I call this small ball leadership. That's me, but I think you should too. Small ball leadership is a focus on the small strategies for incremental growth instead of taking the more expensive, bigger swings at work. It means spending an extra 2 minutes clarifying expectations with your team. It means asking one more question in a difficult conversation instead of shutting it down. It also means choosing humility over defensiveness when someone disagrees with you. Small ball leadership means hiring smart people with the attitude and ability to win, and then intentionally nurturing their talents, helping them grow, and turning them into the great leaders they can be. Those aren't home run swings. Nobody's putting these tactics in the inspo reel at your year-end company party. They don't even warrant a bullet point on your resume. But these are the inches that change the outcome of the game. They stack up to make you a great leader. I'm a leadership coach. You know that. I talk to hundreds, if not thousands, of leaders. And too many of them think that their job is to swing for the fences every time. They think they need a bold vision, a perfect strategy. They think they need flawless execution. But that's not how you win. That's just ego talking. And I'm telling you, sometimes your ego needs to jump in the back seat and shut it. The people who are always swinging for the fences are the ones who strike out the most. You probably heard of Reggie Jackson. He's a perennial home run king, Mr. October. He struck out more times than any other baseball player in history. So has Sammy Sosa and Alex Rodriguez. My point is that great leadership isn't about getting everything right. It's not about constantly making big moves and expecting you'll nail them. It's about showing up consistently in the little moments. It's about these everyday increments that keep your team aligned, keep them motivated, and keep the company moving forward one step at a time. It's about playing small ball leadership. Championship teams don't win because of one heroic play. They win because of hundreds of small, unglamorous plays that add up in the end to greatness and progress. That is small ball leadership. So here's my small ball leadership challenge to you. This week, don't worry about hitting a home run. Forget perfection. Forget the highlight reel of your business. Instead, look for incremental decisions, the eighth of an inch type move that can make things a little clearer, a little kinder, a little better for your team. Ask yourself, what can you do to push those incremental moves incrementally further? Maybe you commit to focusing whenever you're on a call. That means don't look at your computer, don't look at your phone, don't try to multitask. Maybe in your one-on-ones, you ask your employees how you can make their jobs easier. Then actually try to do what they suggest. And maybe you do a little less talking this week and a little more shutting up and listening. So what's your commitment going to be? Remember, in baseball, the difference between winning and losing is measured in inches. In your career, success will be measured in the small moments too. So it's time to play some small ball leadership. Listen, if this little rant resonates with you, you want to take your leadership or your team to the next level, go to thebestleadershipcompany.com. There's all sorts of resources there for you, and you can reach out to me there. Thanks again for listening. I appreciate you. Let's make this week happen, my friend. Talk to you soon. Bye.